The following announcement is brought to you by the Xtreme World Order.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, soldiers of the Xtreme, hello and welcome back to that Xtreme Wrestling channel. My name is Samson. I am the Xtreme Gaming Guru, back again, bringing you another episode of AFK. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a bunch of stuff that I want to talk about in this very episode. But before we get into that, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a topic or a suggestion, some kind of conversation you would like to have with me right here on AFK, let me know on Twitter by hitting me up at TXWC for life or on Instagram at SamsonXWO. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, it's time to start talking. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is, ladies and gentlemen, I know we are all excited. We've been craving. We want that WWE 2K22. We want that new game so bad we can taste it. But ladies and gentlemen, I hate spoilers. This is my least favorite time of the year, when all the big YouTubers start slapping those fake ass expressions on their face and their thumbnails, and they're all posting the same video content. It's the same video over and over and over and over and over, and oh my god, it just drives me insane. Like, am I the only person that likes the WWE 2K games, that just doesn't want to know anything about it? We just want to jump in on day one and get a taste and just figure it out all by ourselves. Man, maybe I'm just too old school, but man, I just hate this time of year. Like, we all see the same videos from the developers, we all see the same trailers, we got the same Twitter feed, we all know the news. I don't see the point of having 80 freaking billion YouTubers, and that's an exaggeration of a number, I know, but we don't need so many big YouTubers all reporting the same information, showing the same footage and the same fake ass expressions on their face and their thumbnails. It's gotta stop. That's why I like these good old school gameplay commentaries like AFK. But now that I got that little rant out of the way, and I can try and catch my breath, because one thing I've noticed since I started doing commentaries again is I forget to breathe. Anxiety starts overtaking me and I forget to breathe, so I'm trying to remember to slow down, take my time, and just relax. Breathe in and breathe out. It's pretty simple. But yeah, guys, I am pretty excited for WWE 2K22. Although I gotta say, I do have a couple issues, I guess you could say. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I was expecting a little bit more with the launch of WWE 2K22 and the unveiling of this information. Like, I wanted so many more developer interviews and like inside looks and stuff like that, and we just haven't really got it. Like, they're really pushing it here. We're on to what, the last 2 weeks, and we've barely really seen anything. But you know, I don't know. It's the 2K marketing machine. It is what it is. But I'm gonna tell you flat out, I'm pretty sure WWE 2K22 is going to be alright, but it's not going to be the breakthrough game that we're all hoping it's going to be. It's not going to be what we all picture, like 2.5 long years of development. It's just not going to be what we want. It's going to be a great base, I'm going to tell you that much. And oh man, I know it's disappointing, but just from what I've seen, I just don't see this being a great step up. I just see it as a building point for next year, pretty much. First things first, the graphics. They do look incredible. The character models have definitely taken a step up. The lighting, the arenas, even the crowds, everything looks 10 times better than it does in WWE 2K20. And by God, thank God. Because if it didn't, there would have been hell to pay for 2K, no doubt. But besides the graphics, one of my gripes that I've seen already is the big focus on the striking system. I don't know why they're so focused on the striking system. Like, they've implemented dodges and all this stuff. This is not a boxing game. It's not a mixed martial arts game. You should be focusing on the grapples, 2K. Like, they're always limiting grapples and grapple positions to the point where you're seeing the same moves over and over and over again because they think it's too complex. It is not too complex. We've been playing these games for years and years and years, and trust me, if we have friends that don't know how to play the games, we're going to sit down and we're going to teach them how to play the games because we want more friends to play with. Trust me, 2K, don't worry about making it complex. Like, the whole changes to the controls and everything, just baffling me. Like, it looks like they're making reversals where you have to hit the same button that the opponent is hitting and stuff. We've had one reversal button for so long. We used to have two reversal buttons, one for strikes, one for grapples, and then you went and messed that up, and now we got strong reversals and weak reversals, and my gosh, you guys really need to get back to just basics. Listen to the fans, the people that actually play the game, that aren't clamoring for new modes and all this stuff. We just want a good wrestling game. Listen to us, alright? We'll tell you how to make a great wrestling game, and then you can throw on all the flourishes after that. But yeah, so far that's one of my big gripes. Another gripe, the game is it's moving way too fast for me, guys. This is supposed to be a simulation game. This is looking pretty arcadey. I know a lot of people out there are like pretty much hooked on that old school SmackDown vs. Raw, here comes the pain kind of feel, and I gotta tell you guys, that wasn't my cup of tea. I prefer my slower wrestling games, more simulation aspects. To me, the here comes the pain and all that stuff, it was more like watching wrestling. It was like hit a couple buttons and then watch wrestling happen on the screen, and it was fun, it was quick, it was arcadey, and that was great, but it's not what I look for in a wrestling game. So that's another gripe I have. It looks like it's moving way too quick. Another thing, and I've already mentioned the strikes, like the focus on strikes, but I have seen like so much focus put on this strike combos. Like, we haven't had strike combos before, but now they're talking about combos like we're doing like one-on-one fighting game combos, like strong punch, weak punch, weak punch, weak punch, strong punch, grapple, and that'll do so. Are you serious? This is not Street Fighter. What is going on? Like, strikes should be simple, alright? Like, strikes need to have weight. They need to have like a solid connection that causes some kind of animation in the opponent that allows you to like go in for a grapple or something like that. Like, they need to be able to interrupt grapples and just be used as like this thing to make a way to grapples, and then grapples needs to be what the game should be focusing on. Like, oh my gosh, I am so frustrated at this point in time. Like, I am going to play the hell out of WWE 2K22, you better believe it. But I'm going to be grumbling the entire way, I have a feeling. The new camera angle, a little bit lower, I don't mind that. The one thing though, I'm anxious to see what the camera does when you're on the outside of the ring. Like in WWE 2K20, if you throw them like towards the camera or away from the camera, you'll get that zoomed in camera shot while you're on the outside. But as you can see here on the screen right now, actually, if you throw them over to the left or the right, it goes way zoomed out. Like, why can't we have a zoomed in camera shot here? What is going on? So I've heard they put a lot of work into camera shots, and I just want to see like more quick camera cuts. I want to see better camera angles. In my personal opinion, like, they should have, like, you see the referee in the ring, we should have cameramen outside of the ring that give you that authentic view of the WWE experience, and have it cut between those cameramen. Hell, have those cameramen interacted with, so if you come flying over the ropes, there's a good chance maybe that cameraman gets taken down, and then you get to see the view of the camera getting knocked to the floor and all this stuff. Like, oh, it's all about these moments in wrestling games. We want to make the crazy stuff happen that we don't see on TV. Like, that's what I like to try and do. Hence why I make all like holy shit moments and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to be like psyched up. I'm avoiding everybody's videos because I just don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the ass kissing. I don't want to hear people begging for exclusive footage. There's plenty of stuff to see, and what I'm seeing so far is not too great. And not only that, have we seen any like screenshots of like the last gen versions? Because I'm like getting ready to pre-order the NWO version, and I'm pretty sure that comes with the last gen version too. So I'd like to know what I'm going to be getting with that. But yeah, I don't know, guys. What are your thoughts on WWE 2K22? Like, do you really think it's going to hit different? Or do you think it's just going to be like a new coat of paint and like a nice base for them to really build off of? And is there anything that you've seen so far that just kind of makes you shake your head and wish that we had a new developer or something? Are you looking forward to the AEW game? Are you looking forward to the Wrestling Basement game? Like, man, there's some games out there that are really trying some new things, and I don't know about 2K. Like, I get that they gotta pump it out, you know, WWE wants that revenue, they want the new games out every year, but they gotta do something. And GM mode, I'm sorry guys, I know there's a lot of people that are really looking for the GM mode, but that shit's looking pretty basic. Straight up, it's looking pretty basic. Now, we live in a world where updates can happen, so who knows, they might be doing updates. I'd really like to know what the DLC situation is going to be, because if we start getting robot wrestlers and Outlander wrestlers again, I am not game for that. I don't want any more of that. Oh, man. Oh, no more. No more. Oh, gosh. I want just more indie guys, like more NXT guys, more legends, more freaking bringing people from, like, NXT UK. Give me old ECW guys. Give me more weapons, more moves. Oh man. Oh, the one thing I haven't seen anything about, like, is weapon physics. Now, I have seen that weapons break away. Like, the tables are supposed to break dynamically, and we can place them wherever we want, and the chairs break as you use them. Kendo sticks break as you use them. But what about the stairs? Are we going to have to glitch the stairs to be able to throw people onto the stairs? Or are they going to have a canned animation where all you can do is body slam the person on the stairs, the same boring ass body slam every single time? Like, come on, 2K, open up the stairs. Like, I've been praying forever that they just let loose and they start using that Havoc's physics engine or whatever the hell they're using, and just start getting dynamic, just random physics happening with the weapons and the tables and the ring ropes. Like, I want to be able, if I powerbomb a guy and he's too close to the ring ropes, I want him to, like, bounce off those ring ropes and it look just absolutely horrible and watch him crumble to the floor. I want to, like, see people bounce off of tables, bounce off of ladders. Oh gosh, I just want a super realistic wrestling game, and I know we have the technology to do it, because I've seen things like that the Wrestling Basement is doing, and like, oh man, I know it's possible, guys. I know it's possible. We just gotta get them to open their eyes. But yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, this episode of AFK, as we watch Kevin Owens just destroy the Tribal Chief. But yeah, let me know any suggestions for topics. Let me know your thoughts on WWE 2K22 in the comment section below. If you haven't already, subscribe, join the Xtreme, and hit the like button with Too Sweet. And ladies and gentlemen, I will talk to you guys in the next one. Until then, goodbye and good night. Bang. Too sweet, guys. Too sweet.